This is TomoNews for Wednesday, January 31st.
On fire. Crazy police dashcam footage coming out of Queensland, Australia shows a trailer on fire with cops in pursuit. Word is, the driver drove with the trailer in tow for 20 kilometers. Amazingly, the driver survived, and according to Queensland Police Service, is assisting the police with their investigation into the matter. The blazing trailer reportedly set fire to some spots in the surrounding area. Police captured the footage in the early hours of January 18th. Zombie satellite found by amateur stargazer. A zombie was found in space last weekend. A zombie satellite, that is. Scott Tilley received a signal from a spacecraft number 2000-0178, 26113. That's NASA's missing image satellite. After being launched in 2000 by the space agency, the satellite was thought to be long gone after scientists lost contact with it in 2005. The satellite was sent into space to investigate Earth's magnetosphere, the space around our planet controlled by our planetary magnetic field. NASA is now reportedly working around the clock with old software in a bid to communicate with the zombie satellite. Maybe John Constantine can help. Man sucked into MRI machine. A 32-year-old man in India at a Mumbai hospital was sucked into an MRI machine Saturday night. Rajesh Maru was accompanying his mother-in-law to the hospital for an MRI scan. He was asked to carry an oxygen cylinder for a staff member, who assured him the machine was switched off. When Maru entered the MRI room, the machine's high-powered magnet grabbed him like a tractor beam while he was still holding the cylinder. Maru's hand became caught between the MRI machine and the cylinder, with the magnetic field making it impossible for him to pull away. As Maru's mother-in-law cried for help, he was freed and rushed to the emergency room. Unfortunately, Maru did not survive the freak accident. Preliminary reports suggested he died from inhaling liquid oxygen that leaked from the cylinder. The hospital told AFP that an investigation has been launched into the cause of the accident. Maru's family have been given nearly $8,000 US in compensation. Cops catch cougars strolling in Canada. A Canadian cougar was sighted by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police last week. The very large animal was spotted in Banff National Park by Mounties and shared in a 7-second clip that's been viewed nearly 50,000 times. The cougar is Canada's biggest cat and can be found in different areas of the country including Alberta and British Columbia. No word on what the big cat was doing, but we reckon it was just passing through.
Flights cancelled as cross-strait tensions rise. Taiwan and China are locked in a fierce dispute over new flight routes, with Chinese New Year travelers bearing the consequences. China Eastern Airlines and Xiamen Air have cancelled 176 flights during the February 15 to 20 lunar holiday, affecting roughly 50,000 passengers. The Chinese carriers failed to get approval on 4 flight routes over the Taiwan Strait, which passes within 7.8 kilometers of the country's territorial line at its nearest point. Taiwan says the routes pose a safety threat since they come close to airspace used by Taiwanese commercial and military aircrafts. China Eastern accused Taiwan of violating the humanitarian needs of passengers and their families, while China's Civil Aviation Administration condemned authorities for refusing to give approval. But Taiwan claims it hadn't been consulted over the routes as it should have been under a 2015 agreement. Taiwanese passengers have been advised to take other flights, though military planes will be deployed at Taiwan-controlled Kinmen to transport citizens to the main island.